Well, maybe the word that comes into my mind is Rahmanas. Rahmanas is this wonderful word that means compassion, but compassion in English is a very formal word, you know, to feel together with someone. And Rahmanas in Yiddishized Hebrew, Rahmanut, comes from the word rechem, which means the womb. And it's a sense of a kind of containing. It's not feeling with someone. It's actually feeling that they're inside you, that they're in your womb. That in some way I am you and you am I, you are I, and your troubles and the fact that what you have to go through is very relevant to me, and vice versa. That the boundaries that exist between us, which are real, there's no question there are boundaries and gaps of all kinds, but that there is some place on which we put aside the boundaries, and that has to do with fellow feeling, and it has to do with humor and imagination, and knowing that my relative good fortune is a matter of mazel. Who knows what can happen tomorrow, and maybe we'll change places tomorrow. And so I think there is just a feeling of a kind of realism that has to do with compassion. It's not a saintly compassion, it's actually a realistic sense of the human condition. And from a religious perspective, it's a sense that that's one of the greatest names of God. One of God's greatest names is Harachaman, the one who is compassionate. And that model then means that it's not only important, but actually necessary for people to live in that mode with each other, to live with a real live sense of Rahmanas for each other.